What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so these are these types of reports that if you're a Laker fan, a real Laker fan, not one of these LeBron fans who really don't care about the future of the franchise, you only care about, ESPN talking about LeBron 24/7 and also making sure that nobody blames LeBron or by extension Bronny for any losses. Always the supporting cast. They're not real Laker fans. But a real Laker fan has to be pissed off what I'm going to talk about. And that is, despite the fact that the Lakers, who got Luka Doncic in a major trade, which should be the beginnings of building a team around Luka Doncic set for a pretty much a win now situation. Now, I know Luka's 25, 26, but still, with Luka Doncic, with what remains of LeBron James's powers, but really Luka, they should be building around Luka Doncic, right? I think all of us would agree with that. But yet, here comes this report from an anonymous executive who says the Lakers are very interested in making Bronny James a regular rotation player next season. Now, of course, Bronny James played this year, but he spent time, buffering between or going back and forth between the NBA Lakers and the South Bay Lakers, who, of course, are a team in the D League. And honestly, it was like he was basically forced upon both teams. Initially, when he got into the D League, he was struggling. He was being outplayed by Quincy Olivari and some other players. The Lakers maneuvered to gut the roster so that Bronny was gobbling up all the minutes so that he would be essentially given opportunities and shot attempts to put up, like his father, like son, numbers that didn't really amount to shit. His efficiency was horrible. And in the NBA, he was absolutely atrocious, except for maybe one performance I can think of where he dropped 17 points because I think it was against the Bucks. Even though the Bucks won that game by 30 points, Giannis had like almost 30. But everyone's talking about this 17-point game that Bronny had. I mean, it was just disgusting shit, right? So this article I was reading, you'll probably find if you did a little search for yourself. They're talking about how during the regular season, Bronny improved leaps and bounds from October and definitely last summer, which I think is very debatable. You could argue that he had some stretches during some games where he played well, but I distinctly remember the last couple times he played, he stunk it up. He played like shit. Then they talked about this potential him being a 3-and-D guy. Didn't they say that same shit when he first started playing last year? That he could be a potential 3-and-D guy? Remember that? What three are they talking about? What three are they talking about? When you watch Bronny James last year, or this year, past year, so the season's not over yet. When you watch Bronny James this past year, did you ever in your mindset watching this guy said to yourself, this guy could be a potentially great shooter? I never saw that. Never. Now all of a sudden you're trying to put this guy in a regular rotation. So are the Lakers really serious about winning? They can't be. They can't be. So What was the point of you getting Dalton Connect back? Well, I know it's because the trade didn't go through with the center. What was it? Williams, Mark Williams. But you're more committed to Bronny James than Dalton Connect, a guy who really can shoot and can shoot the lights out. You're going to get rid of him for Bronny James? Now, I know LeBron James is coming back, so you got to try to justify putting him in the roster now that LeBron James is going to stay there. But come on, don't act like we're fucking stupid. You can't sit up here and on the one hand cry and moan and bitch about how the Lakers need to get better to win a title, and then waste the roster spot on bum ass Bronny James. And then also you hear rumors about them trying to acquire Bryce. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is my thing, man. Take the titty out of Bronny's mouth, right? And let him go somewhere else. Let him go to the Charlotte Hornets. Let him go to a lesser franchise that's not really, committed to winning right now, and let him get more minutes and play there. Don't waste Lakers fans' time, patience, and money, I might add, babysitting and titty feeding a grown ass man. And, he's a grown man. He's a professional. He's wasting a roster spot for the Lakers. But, are we really surprised? We really shouldn't be. But anyway, man, that's all I got to say about it, man. Tell me what you guys think.